You now want to welcome in Charleston City Councilman Peter Shahid. Peter, a candidate for Charleston City Mayor. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Thanks for having me.
Obviously, I think there's some familiarity with who you are,
Yes.
but if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself for us.
Sure, I'm Peter Shahid. I'm on Charleston City Council. I'm an attorney, lifelong resident of Charleston, married with 3 kids and 1 granddaughter. I've been involved in city government for past 8 years, federal prosecutor for about 10 years, and a municipal judge over here in Mount Pleasant.
So, obviously when you talk about flooding, you talk about affordable housing, a number of issues in the city of Charleston, yes. But as far as you, what's your platform for the mayor? So
my platform is for us to rethink Charleston. I've broken it down into 2 words, leadership and livability. Leadership is the ability to take the issues in front of us, such as public safety, flooding that you mentioned earlier, workforce housing, but also the livability things that matter most to the people of Charleston, which are those things that we just mentioned. Charleston's changed in the past 8 years. We've seen a riot take place. We've seen shootings on King Street. There's a murder in my district just a couple of weeks ago, several shootings and a major drug bust that happened. So the number of weapons and drug-related offenses have increased by 30% in the city of Charleston. And I think that's something that our citizens need to be aware of and concerned about. Public safety is the #1 issue of a government, of a city government in particular. If we can't protect our citizens, then no matter what else we have available to us, we're just not doing a very good job.
My question would be what do you think the biggest issue facing constituents in the city of Charleston is right now?
So I would put public safety at the very front of that, and for the reason I just mentioned. And based on my background as a federal prosecutor and municipal judge, I'm the candidate most qualified to address those particular issues and things that we need to do with that. But we do have other issues that are on people's mind. Obviously, flooding is a huge issue. In my district of West Ashley, I deal with that on a regular basis with folks on a rainy day, on a high tide, things of that nature. I created the stormwater department, splitting it off from the public works department. So we had a city department that was focused on just one thing, and that was taking care of flooding issues.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining the show. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course.